Fire away, boys. Come on, man.
Big victory.
Oh man, I feel good. I mean,
Let me get past
feel the same I felt before the fight. I mean, just nonchalant and just ready to get back to work. You know, I wanted to kind of stop him, but it's so hard to stop a man with 2 gloves and trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Obviously, there's more stuff we can achieve on, but my team is happy. I'm happy with the win. And I get to go back home and train again. So
it didn't seem like he was trying to throw any punches at all. Was it frustrating knowing that you?
Yeah, it's very.
No,
I mean not the camp, because I did, my job. I did what I was supposed to do. So the camp and all that, that's where all the work is done. So that's where, I see my progress anyway. The fight is just the show part. So, but it was a little frustrating that he wouldn't throw nothing. I couldn't get him to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm trying to make him into traps, but he was just all on survival mode, and it's very hard. I'm a smaller heavyweight, so them dudes, it's hard to get them out of there. But I heard him a few times.
How did you enjoy the experience of fighting for Don King? Did you sign a 1-fight deal, or did you sign a multi-fight deal with Don?
Yeah, I have a multi-fight deal. Obviously, I got a belt, so I'm gonna be here, until I get this world title, and it was good. I think that I can't wait till the next fight.
Usyk #2.
You think it's time for a big name?
Absolutely. I've been ready for a big name for quite some time. I've had this belt. This is my 4th time getting this title, and I've never been able to move past it but not because of me losing or anything, but just because of inactivity and the business side. So hopefully Don, obviously he put me right back in position and fought for my position to be #1, because I was #1 prior to this, and they just took me off of inactivity, and they were supposed to get me another fight, and I never did get in.
Is there anyone in particular you're targeting next?
Next, no, not necessarily. My only fight I desire really is the Usyk fight. That's my only loss on my record, so I would love to avenge that loss and just compete, and let the world see what I'm really made of.
Speaking of camp, looking at you in this fight, I was honestly very impressed. I thought your footwork, changing angles, looked a lot better than in previous fights. Is that something you've worked on a lot more in camp?
No, I just think that, me being prepared and, just me having a lot of time off to, recover on certain things and, work on things. I did gain a new coach, my coach, Coach D, and we actually have been working on different angles and different, ways to, broaden sharpen my tools, They were already there, but, he's always been somebody that's, I've been knowing him since I was young, and he's always talked to me about it, and then we just had to link up, and so we definitely been working on different angles and different things. So.
Well, Usyk has stated that he's contemplating moving back down to cruiserweight. Would you be interested in fighting him at cruiserweight if that would be the case?
Yeah, I would love to fight him more at heavyweight, but any fight I could get with Usyk, I would take. If it was lightweight, I would love to fight him at any weight right now.
Cruiserweight and heavyweight.
That's always been my dream, is to fight simultaneously at cruiser and heavyweight. So the fact that he's thinking about it, it doesn't, it makes me sense to me too to go back down if I ever get the opportunity. But right now I'm focused on the heavyweight division.
Speaking of the heavyweight division, what did you make of Deontay Wilder? Do you think, a lot of people saying it's time to wrap it up, some saying it's time to continue, do another fight. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think it might be just time to wrap it up. He's an overachiever. He's done a lot of things in the business that he wasn't expected to do. So, he doesn't have the greatest skills, but he's been getting those guys out of there when most of the fights he always is losing anyway, and then he hit him with a big shot. So I think it might be time to wrap it up. But I'm not the person to really say that. That's usually up to the fighter and his desire to fight. And it looks like he's going down when it comes to desire, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's not my choice. So.
If you can't get Usyk, is there anybody else in specific that you're looking at?
Any of the top heavyweights, anybody that's fighting on the Saudi Arabia thing, Big Baby, you know,
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz. I mean, I didn't beat him tons of times in the amateurs and sparring and stuff like that. So these guys it's going to be harder to get these type of fights. But any of those guys, you know what I'm saying? Any of those top heavyweights that, you know, they are starting to lose now. And, you know what I'm saying? So I still have my record. I've only lost to the undisputed champion. So I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So any of those guys, I feel like I'll take down.
Well, you're clearly elite level talent. You talked about the business side of the politics of the industry. Do you feel like it was something personal coming from folks like Eddie Hearn that were forcing you out of the limelight or the elite level fights?
Yeah, slightly. Definitely, I think Eddie Hearn has some type of vendetta against me. I don't know what it was for, but you know, I think that it's just the business. You know, they have their own fighters. You know, he's with Anthony Joshua. I'm somebody that would mess that up. You know, I'm from America. You know what I'm saying? He's a big, tall, strong dude. So that's something, you know, it's more of the promotion than the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So they just want to make a show and grab the money, but they're not really trying to put the best fights on. So. Hey, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Chan.